Good morning, everyone. We have made it out hunting again. It is 5:20 something in the morning, and we're headed out right now. Me and Max, we're over here at a public spot. We're gonna head out, set up, and hopefully maybe we can get something this morning. So let's go out here. This is the same place we were at a few times ago when we seen a doe. So hopefully anything that comes out, you know, if it's brown, it's down. We got to get our first one of the year. So let's go out here, enjoy this nature, enjoy God's creation, and hopefully we can get a deer. So we're gonna grab our stuff and head on out. Walking into the stand. Hopefully we can get there. Everything will be good. We're almost there. Thank you, Jesus, for such a beautiful morning. Beautiful morning to be in the woods. Let's go. Guys, I'm shaking right now. I forgot to turn on the GoPro. I'm shaking. I can't hold the camera still. I got one. It ran off a little bit, then I just started walking slow. I shot at one, but I was shaking so hard I don't know if I got it. And then they just started walking around me. And I somehow got a crossbow reloaded with this standing right in front of me. I was shaking the whole time. I didn't hear it crash, but I know it's somewhere right there. I'll probably wait a little bit and then go check my arrow. But I'm shaking. I don't know, guys. I'm very nervous. It was right at 18 yards. So I shot at the 20. Perfect. It was standing perfect in front of me, so we'll see if we'll check the arrow and see in the blood, and then we'll go and try and track it. But man, guys, I can't believe it. There was like 4 or 5 of them that came up in front of me. One was rubbing a tree. I think it was a buck. Not a big one, probably a spike, but he was there, so we'll see. All right, I'll catch you guys when I can. So guys, I waited a few minutes now, and I went ahead and called my best friend. I called my brother. He's sitting like 70 yards from me, maybe 50 yards, maybe even 100, I don't know, but we had a few spots that we found here. It's public land, and I'll check and see on what I got. Check the arrows, and we'll see here shortly. But I'm about to go ahead and probably pack my stuff up and get down and just go ahead and check the arrows, see if I can find it. Had to be a pass through. He was 18 yards from me, and I think it was a buck too, like I said. We'll see. I have to find these arrows, and because I didn't see him run off with the arrow, so gotta find the arrow, see if I can find maybe some blood, and maybe track it here shortly. All right, guys. Let me see if I can find my arrow. Sitting right up there. And about 18 yards. Well, guys, I'll let you know as soon as I can find this arrow. He was standing somewhere right here. Let me see if I can find this arrow and some blood. Well, guys, here's the arrow. I found it, and I definitely hit it, but I don't know what I hit. I'm gonna leave that here. I don't see any blood. It was standing right about in this area. I was right up in that tree.
And I do not see any blood. He kind of ran off that way and around there. My other arrow didn't even hit it. So I guess I gotta look here and see where I can find the blood, but he took off that way, and we'll see, and maybe need to do some tracking here shortly. Okay guys, so I actually started walking right here a little bit through where he ran, and all of a sudden I see some good blood. Check this out. Look at this. Right there was a couple spots, and then right here some really good blood right here, and then keeps going. You can see he was bleeding out bad right here, and it keeps going right here. So right here some more. He stood here. He's definitely bleeding out. So we're gonna really slowly try and find him, but he is bleeding. It's just solid lines. So maybe I didn't get him through the gut. I don't know, because he's bleeding bad, and that is some red blood right there. So let's very slowly keep moving and see if we can spot him anywhere. So let's go. And here's even more blood right here. Oh, it's a really good trail now. And honestly, despite this blood, it does not look like a gut shot. It looks more like a lung or liver shot. That's what it looks like. But we'll just have to see once we get down here some more. I can't believe it. Thank God I found some blood. From the start, I couldn't really see any. Right here, it keeps going. Right here. Hopefully we can spot this deer here soon. But he's been bleeding out hard. Okay guys, I've been following this blood trail. I see something right there. There's some kind of old tree stand right here. I didn't even see this when I was scouting this place out, but I'm gonna continue following this blood. And I wanna make sure to get this right here. Even more blood. And it looks like it just goes here. So we're about to see. I really hope that's it. Let me just look real quick. That's him. We got him. We got him. We actually got him, guys. Or is this a doe? No, it's a spike. Point. Look at him. Just look at him. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. We got him. Beautiful. Wow. We got him. Well, now we're on the hard part. We gotta drag this deer out. We got a long drag, guys. Here's another look at him. Oh yeah, that's a lethal shot right there. A nice 6-point right there. I think these count, they're greater than an inch. Small, he's a small 6-point, but he's a first deer for me, guys. First deer. Man, it sucks I didn't get it. I was so like nervous and scared of my shot that I forgot to press record on the GoPros right here, and I forgot to press record. But I missed my first deer. I gotta admit, I missed my first deer. I checked the arrow. It was dry because I shot it and they didn't even move. And then the second one, I shot him and he kicked back and ran a little bit, then he walked, and then he just walked it off. Maybe about, he didn't probably go 100 yards, if even that. And saw that belly hanging and he was right there. But we're gonna go ahead and drag him out and then get him to a car and then take him home and get him cleaned out. So let's go ahead and drag him out, and then once I find Max, we'll go ahead and get a picture thumbnail, and then we have a long drag, dude. We have a long drag. So let's go. Well guys, we made it to the car. We got the deer strapped up, and you know, this is a very big moment for me because I put in a lot of work in the deer hunting and finally getting one. And not only getting a deer, but a buck. You know, it's not the biggest buck. I mean, we only have two buck tags, but it's something I couldn't pass up on. You know, it was just such a roller coaster, I guess, because, you know, it's your first deer, and it don't matter if it's a doe or a buck. You're gonna be nervous, you're gonna be shaking, and honestly, I'm kind of glad it wasn't a huge buck, you know, because I probably would have been shaking even more. But just in general, you know, I didn't even know that it was a 3x3 or a 6-point, because those little points looks like they're over an inch. So, but I didn't even know it was that big. Well, it's not big. If it was a big wide rack 3x3, it would have looked nice, you know. But it's a small rack, you know. It's a young buck, but it's something I couldn't pass up on. I don't remember what that first one was that I shot. I wish I would have recorded it, guys, but I completely forgot. I completely forgot I even had a camera on my head. Like, it's just one of those things. I seen them come in, and everything just clicked inside. Like, everything just, I started shaking and everything because they're through some brush. They're coming in through brush, you know. And I wanted to get a shot out. I started aiming because I ranged it around a little bit, and I kind of knew what range the deer were at, and I wanted to take a shot, and I seen them cut in. They were walking past me, and they cut in right behind me. And right when they cut in, I thought I seen 2 for sure, and then 3, and then a few more somehow got on the other side of me. And it was just like 5 deer, and I got really excited. And the first shot I completely rushed, and I rushed it. I thought I hit them, but they just moved a little bit, and they just continued walking around. So then somehow, I don't know how I managed to, because for anyone that's hunted with a crossbow, this is my first year hunting. That's why I have a crossbow, because I bought it last year. But to reload a crossbow, you gotta cock it back, and my lever to cock it, I didn't even have it. It was in my backpack, and I didn't even know where it was at. It was just up there. So I started looking for it, and I found it, and I quietly cocked it without the safety lock, because it would have been loud. It would have been making a noise. And I made a couple noises by the time I got everything set out. There's a few noises I made, and then as soon as I got it, I put the arrow in there, popped it off of safety, and I aim at this buck, and he's looking straight at me, and I'm just holding it. He's kind of at an angle at me. He's not sideways, but he's at an angle, kind of like this, and his head was turned. He was looking to the side, and then he looked straight at me. The moment he looked straight at me, I was sitting there, and I sat down too. I sat down, I turned to my left, and it was really easy for me to turn there. I sat down, I turned to my left, and as soon as he turned his head, and I had that clear shot right there, I shot. He kicked up. I knew I hit him. And then when I went to get my arrow, the arrow did not look good. The arrow did not look good. But the reason why I think it didn't look good is because I hit him at an angle, and I got the left lung for sure. And as soon as it hit it, it went at an angle and it kicked out at a gut shot. So pretty much it went completely through, and that's why I think when it went through, when it flew out through a gut shot, the blood area kind of went away and it was brown that came out. I couldn't find any blood around. Maybe like 10 yards I started walking because I seen the way he went. And I started walking down, just seeing blood. You guys seeing it, it was just blood everywhere. So I kept following and I found him, guys. So now we're gonna take him home. It's my first ever deer. I'm very excited. Finally broke that itch. You know, I've been our 5th time out. Last time we were out, we left on vacation, so I couldn't go out too many times. But last time we were out, that doe came out and we spooked it. It blew at us. But this time, I guess they were just all around. They were not. I think the wind was just right, or maybe they just didn't smell me. You know, I've been doing a few things to help with the smell, and thank God we got one, and we got some meat in the freezer, deer meat in the freezer. So we're gonna go home right now, get it done, and maybe we'll even cook some and eat some. So catch you guys once we get home. And here we go, guys. We didn't record the whole process of cleaning the deer, but here's some meat right here.
Oh, look at this chunk.
Here's the meat.
Chunk right there. Look at this. Look at this meat.
This is it.
But the best part is right there. Let me show you. Right here. This is the best part. That's back loin. I like this one.
Oh yeah.
Perfect piece.
So pretty much we looked inside, and I did hit the lung, the left lung, it looks like.
Show you.
And then it clipped the liver.
Look at this. How he clipped the liver.
The arrow right there. Yep. So pretty much it hit the lung, and I hit it at an angle. So it hit the lung, then it hit the liver, and then it hit a gut.
Yep.
And flew out the stomach. But I think that's it, guys.
Now we're gonna put him in the refrigerator for a couple days, and after that we're gonna cook something.
Yeah, we'll probably do a cook later on. We'll go hunting again, maybe get another deer. We'll let this sit in the fridge, make sure it gets nice and tender. Yeah, a little yellow jacket bit him.
Yeah, yellow jacket here at the bike.
They just came out of nowhere, everywhere.
I know. It's
But-
thousands. I killed thousands, but still.
Yeah.
there were a
So
lot.
I think that's it for this one, guys. This is the first time, you know, recording hunt and actually getting something and getting excited and stuff. But we're gonna do better on recording the shot.
Yeah.
Because I messed up after I shot, and then I realized that the GoPro wasn't on. I was upset. I'm like, man, the first ever deer, and I didn't get it. But it's okay. We recorded the whole process of getting it, finding it, you know, and thank God we found it. It was a beautiful day. Yep. All right, guys. Okay, guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was a lot of fun, and finally we got our first deer. And Max actually seen, like I think I mentioned it earlier in the video, 3 as well, but they were a little bit out of his comfort zone. They're actually really far, but you know, our bows only show to 60 yards. You need to get a different scope if you want to shoot 70, 80, 90, which you can just aim a little higher, but that's kind of a guessing game. And you know, this is our first year. Well, we started hunting last year, but we didn't get anything. So it's our first official full year from the from season opener, and we're gonna go until we catch our limit or season ends. You know, so it was a lot of fun. And if you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. I hope all of you guys stay blessed.